So, do you believe in aliens?
I do.
Me too. Want to talk about it?
I want to talk about it. Do you want to talk about it?
Let's talk about it.
Okay, let's go. Hello, I'm Ash.
And I'm Lynn.
And this is Only If You Can Keep Up. Alien Edition.
Aliens. At least part of our alien.
I could just do that in the background the whole time. Okay, so we both believe in aliens, but do we both believe aliens are the same thing?
I don't know. We've never really talked about this.
I mean, I think we've vaguely discussed aliens, but I don't think we've actually
got real deep.
We never got deep about the aliens.
Yeah.
Aliens. Okay. Yeah. Wait, okay, let's start with this. What do you think an alien looks like? Like, when I say alien, what comes to your brain?
Obviously, the regular old, creepy looking, bald, gray skin, big eyes, little mouth, just a couple fingers. And then you got your little green Martians. But I'm a big Doctor Who fan, so I've seen versions of many kinds.
Okay, so here, let's go with this.
There's so many.
Why do you think aliens look like that? Why do you think us as a whole, as a human, like
That's what I want to know.
If you don't believe in aliens, like say Bill here doesn't believe, right here next to us.
Right.
Invisible Bill. Like,
he can still envision
he'll literally describe an alien to me, even if you
don't
believe
in Martian man,
a green creature with big bulging eyes and an octangular face.
Yeah, like all the little toys from the junk machines,
did that come
it
from?
had to originate somewhere.
Exactly.
Just like any mythical type of thing, someone got the idea from somewhere. Like it had to come from somewhere.
Like even if it's just like you see something out of the ordinary, like okay, say a long time ago, an alien spaceship crashed and these people saw the alien from a distance.
Right.
Like if you think about an alien, it's just a distorted human.
Right.
With bigger eyes. Well, what if it was far away when you saw them? Yeah, they're going to look bigger and different and weird and taller and scrawnier.
Right.
Because you're not read upon it.
Yeah.
So I think that's how we as humans, like people started describing them because they saw them so far away.
Yeah.
Like not up close, not right face to face.
Yeah.
And that's how we get our weirdness of them. I personally think they look a lot like us.
Oh, yeah. I think there's so many kinds. I think they come in all shapes and forms.
So do they all come from a different planet? Is that what you think?
Oh, yeah. I think there's so many different...
See, I don't.
I'm not saying they're all here. They've all made contact. But...
I think there are aliens on planets, but I also think... This is interesting. I also think there's other planets just like us with humans on it.
Yeah, okay. If you go by what my 7-year-old says, it's all out there. It's all possible. He says... It's all, there's just different realms, like different dimensions that like it all exists. This is my 7-year-old, mind you.
He's got a big brain though.
He's like, yeah, they're out there. They're just, we can't see them because it's a different dimension or it's
could be right now on another planet, 2 people sitting down doing a podcast.
For sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Fully believe
and
in
to
that.
us, those are considered aliens because they're not on our planet.
Right. I mean, just like someone from another country is technically legally considered an illegal alien.
That's horrible.
Or whatever.
I
know.
That is
the alien
ridiculous.
just means something that is not from
But
here.
I think the aliens that we all think about and we all picture, I do believe there's a race of them out there.
Yeah.
And I believe that they're coming to Earth eventually for a fucking reason.
Yeah. I feel like, I feel like they've made contact a long time ago.
Yeah,
these ones they're seeing or people claim that the vision of what people think a typical alien, I feel like they've made contact a long time ago. Because you got cave drawings and like stone figures and things from like ancient times.
Yeah.
Where did they get those?
I think, honestly, my crazy brain, do you want to know?
Yeah.
Sorry. Those people just crash landed here on accident. Those aliens, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, it was a complete accident that they landed back in ancient times.
Yeah.
Like, they did not mean to come here.
Okay.
Like, they just crashed.
Like an accidental,
like, a lot of them from back then.
Because why would they want to come?
Exactly.
Like, if they're advanced races or, like, advanced civilizations, why would you want to come here?
I mean, if you're...
Unless you're like Doctor Who and you truly just want to help everyone in every fucking location. Maybe they're making a stop.
You talk about Doctor Who. I don't...
I love Doctor Who.
I don't know.
The older ones, like...
I don't know who that is, so... It's okay, though. It's fine.
Oh, my gosh.
But
I love sci-fi stuff. I do.
I like horror, so it's okay.
So aliens kind of my cup of tea.
Not so much for me. Like, I'm not a scared person. Like, I don't get scared of a lot of things, but aliens terrify me.
Really?
I don't think that... I don't, like, if an alien creature walked upon me, I'm not going to, like, scream and yell, like, why am I? I don't know. I've never been in this situation.
Yeah.
But I'm more worried about, like, what we don't know about them.
Yeah.
I think that's what scares me. Like,
and not
what
the
we
unknown.
don't
I feel like
know.
there's just so many possibilities out there, so many different types that have probably already either accidentally or on purpose. I feel like we have some here already. I feel like there's some that can take human form or disguise as humans. I feel like there's some maybe some stuff underground, like some stuff that's, I feel like ancient civilization, like they absolutely had to work with some type of advanced civilization, like some to do the harmonics and frequencies or whatever they did to build those pyramids and things like that. That was not, unless they really did get so far advanced and they started over in some way and we just haven't made it that way. But also there's this is just my head. I don't know. Maybe we're the aliens. Like maybe they lived here a long time. Something else lived here.
I have that written down. Like, what if we're their experiment?
Yeah.
And they're watching us?
Yeah, very well could be.
Have you ever seen the Truman Show?
Yeah.
Where they put him in a whole ass town and everyone is part of it. What if our whole Earth is part of it?
Very well could be.
What if it's an experiment? Like, can humans survive the
very
long
well
run?
could be
Can
something
humans...
smarter than us. Directing the show like The Sims, like very well could be. And but I do feel like thousands of years ago something else habitated here and helped us, and
like before the dinosaurs.
I'm talking like with the Egyptian, well, you like lost civilizations and stuff like that. I mean, you got like your the pyramids and all the like stone figures and things that you can't quite explain how they made that back then because they didn't quite have the tools and the knowledge, but yet they did it.
So you think aliens made them?
Yeah. Or not that they made them necessarily, but maybe they worked with them or gave them the knowledge or shared some kind of, I feel like they were here, but I almost feel like maybe even, who knows, before dinosaurs, maybe, we don't know what all was here. Like nobody can prove, like maybe we're just another step in, maybe Mars had people like us at one time. Maybe Venus had a species. Maybe just because when you think about the universe and time, we're just a very small
dot.
Right. So like thousands of years ago, something else could have habitated here. Something else could have habitated on another planet. And maybe we're just seeing what's left over from that, like in this point in time. Or maybe it is a dimension thing or a realm thing where we just can't see them because there's not a portal to... But there's something with frequencies and portals. There's no doubt about that in my mind. That like there are ways to see things. Like I feel
that train is loud. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we've had a lot of trains tonight. We're not super close, but close enough that they're like loud. So sorry about that. But I don't know. I have so many theories, but like I feel like there's all kinds of stuff out there. The universe is vast and infinite, and we can't possibly know. So
we can't possibly be the only ones.
Right. There's no way.
No fucking way.
And like, maybe it's just that we haven't been allowed to see it. We're not capable of seeing it or picking it up.
Why do we want to see it?
Yeah. I think it's that humans so badly want to know more. They want to understand. They want to know that there's something else like us out there, to have some, like, to be able to fathom. Because space is just so unknown. And, like, to know that there's something, I think it's like a hope thing, like, or like that maybe there is something smarter that can help us, to guide us. People like me who love that kind of shit, I'm not scared of aliens. I find it very intriguing, very interesting. Like, I love that stuff. I'm not saying there aren't bad ones. There very well could be, but there's bad humans too. So
agreed, yeah.
I don't feel like I feel like there's some here already, and whatever's here, either they're staying quiet or they're already working in with us in some way. Or humans, the ones that are bad, I feel like they've probably been... I feel like humans are just crap. Like, they've probably experimented just as much. They talk about alien...
abductions?
Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. I don't know. Maybe they're just, I mean, there's so many stories of abductions. And
I know. At some point, I actually read something because I tried to do research on aliens. Don't try to do that. It's just, there's not much.
Yeah, there's not much out there.
But it's mostly people telling stories of things that have happened to them. And then you go into the Roswell stuff. Yeah. And then you go into all that kind of stuff. And
I think Roswell's kind of when it got really, like, people started talking about it a lot more. What was that in the 40s, I think? 1940s? I
don't know. I didn't. 47. I just saw the Roswell thing. Anyway, one scientist tried to say that alien abductions are just lucid dreaming.
Well, I mean, who's to say dreams aren't an entrance
because an alien abduction, they have portrayed them so many times on television for so long that, like, that is something you could lucid dream about.
Yeah.
Like, you could, and it would be the same as yours. Mine would be the same as yours because we've seen the same show.
Right.
Over and over and over again. Like, it's the same thing every time they beam you up, they do experiments on you, they bring you back down. So that's why a lot of scientists say it's lucid dreaming.
Yeah.
You're lucid
some
dreaming
people have,
way.
like, physical things, like...
orange.
So what's...
Orange palms and feet.
Yeah.
Is the one thing he could not discredit because several of them had orange palms and feet.
See, like, how do you explain that?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I have to scoot back a little bit.
And lucid dreaming, who's to say our dreams aren't a portal? Like, can't be a portal. I believe in astral projection and all that stuff. So, like, maybe your dream is some kind of entrance. Like, they connect with you through your dreams. They're essentially taking not your physical body, maybe, but I don't know. I'm not saying I don't believe it. Like, I believe anything. It's all possible in my mind. Like, I don't, and like all the UFO sightings, UAP sightings, whatever.
What's a UAP?
I guess they're about the same, but UAP's unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Okay.
So I didn't know that. And UFO is unidentified flying object.
Yeah, I knew that one.
I think they're pretty much the same thing. I think scientists now like to use UAP more. Because
I'm sure it offends the
there's
aliens.
So much going on in the sky that's not.
I'm sorry,
but yeah, Skinwalker Ranch. I'm gonna go back to that again.
I've never seen it.
They call them UAPs on there. I always call them like, oh, I see something in the sky. It's a UAP. I see a lot of weird lights.
UFOs.
UFOs, yeah.
There's an UFO.
But I think they're about the same thing. Like, but I see so many weird lights in the sky that, like, don't make sense. Like, I always have. And I remember when I was young, like, driving home late at night, like, from my grandparents or something. And I remember us following a weird light all the way home and then standing in our backyard and looking at the sky and still seeing it. Like, not a plane, not something you could explain. And that was back in the 90s when I was, like, I don't know.
I was going to ask if you personally have ever had an experience, like, seeing something in the
sky. I've seen a lot of stuff in the sky that I can't explain. I'd say at least, like, once a year, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not acting like a regular plane. Or I'll see 2 or 3, like, almost like they're playing with each other. And, like, I can't figure it out. And then I'll go a while and I won't see anything at all. And it's like, I don't know that I've ever been abducted or anything. My grandma, of course, she's passed now, but her dad, even great-grandpa, they were really into that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they talked about that kind of stuff, like experiences they'd had and things they believed. And if you go back far, I don't know. Some people really, really think they've been abducted. But, like, are they just studying? Are they just experimenting to figure out?
Obviously, because they bring you back. Like, it's not like you're gone. Like,
maybe they don't have, like, the parts we have and things that we have. And maybe they're trying to figure out how to.
Well, maybe we're on the Truman Show, like I said, and they're like,
maybe
there's some rich, good Lord, rich Elon Musk alien type people, and they're like, I want to experiment. I have the money.
Maybe
and
it's us in the future. Maybe we're the aliens.
Now listen, you're gonna fuck my brain with that shit. Like, that's too.
Maybe we
confusing.
become so advanced that we're the aliens,
and we learn to time travel.
Yeah. Dude, I feel like that was already figured out a long time ago.
A whole new fucking phenomenon in my brain. Phenomenon. I can't talk tonight.
But maybe, like, the aliens that experiment on us, maybe they don't. Maybe they can't reproduce or in the same way, or maybe they can't eat in the same way. Maybe they just want to figure us out and learn how to do what we do.
Maybe they just want to figure us out because they're not like us.
Yeah, just like we can't advance our technology like some of them can. Maybe they can't do the physical things we can. So, we're all trying to work together in some way. And
that's not really working together. They're stealing you from your home.
But I'm all about research, and as long as they return me in one piece.
You're telling me tonight if an alien comes down and takes you, you're fine with that?
I mean, as long as they ain't hurt me. or like as long as I get to come back to my kids.
You're fine with that. You're just like,
I just
come
want to
get me,
know,
bitch.
like I want to be aware of it so I can like.
But you won't. People
Yeah.
don't have like great. I mean, some of them wake up and they remember seeing tools and fingers in their faces. You know what I mean? It's not like they.
And see, I
recall the
wouldn't
whole
know
thing.
because my narcolepsy and sleep paralysis shit.
Because
I
you
would be
lucid dream that
yeah. I have
shit.
so many
Yeah.
weird dreams anyway. But yeah, like I don't know. I'm not scared of them in a sense that like I find it all so interesting and so intriguing. And like I've always kind of felt like I'm not normal. I'm not a normal human. I would say like I don't belong in my skin suit, like my meat sack.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not saying I am an alien, but I almost feel like I don't know. Like I find it all so interesting. Like it doesn't freak me out like it is. Like some people really don't like that stuff. But
I think, like I said, the unknown of what they could do to us freaks me out.
yeah,
Because they could be friendly. They could be here to study us to kill us all.
yeah. But humans can do that to us just as easily.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I find it all so interesting, and I'd love to know more. And I know we probably never will. But do you know anything about like the New Age term, like star seeds? People who believe they're
People believe they're what?
like they believe that
They believe in a thing called love.
more. It's kind of like their soul's extraterrestrial, so they think that their soul has lived in other galaxies, or they come from this galaxy, or they come from that galaxy, and that's where they get their spiritual gifts and their psychic abilities and their
Absolutely not.
ability to connect
No.
with.
I can't handle.
So you don't
those.
think that like reincarnation, past lives, there's a chance that our
no.
soul could have lived in another galaxy?
No, you're stuck on this planet.
Really?
100.
Okay.
How? That's impossible.
I mean,
so are aliens essentially. So
that was, like I said with the time thing, we don't know. Maybe this is just a little blip in time. Maybe thousands of years ago.
If that's the truth, then I could have lived on another planet in another time, in another space, and been con neutron and walked around, beep boop booping.
Right.
I don't believe that.
And if our soul picked up stuff,
but if that's the case, we would all be boop 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 sometimes.
Yeah.
But we don't.
Yeah.
And they don't. I'm sorry, they don't.
Some people think that everyone's a starseed, that our souls have traveled through all different. That some people can tap into things. And
people are allowed to believe whatever they want to believe. That is good for you. But me personally, I do not believe that. No.
And then there's the ones who believe that like there's like human alien hybrids. It's like people who were born into human bodies. That's the dogs again.
Okay.
That's my aliens.
So
like hybrids that were like your soul's born into a human body, but you've lived so much past experience not as a human, so you're bringing all these gifts with you. So like the things I do,
gifts as in like psychic abilities,
being able to connect with other realms in the spirit world.
In your ancestry, I don't think that's a soul thing.
Okay, yeah, and I'm not saying what I believe either way. I don't know a lot about this starseed theory, but I find that all really interesting and.
I caught her doing a nervous tick.
I do my nervous ticks when I talk a lot. But I don't know, like, there's a big thing with blood types.
Okay.
Like, people who are Rh negative, they don't have that rhesus gene, like, that comes from monkeys.
Hold on.
That
Rhesus Pieces?
Rhesus Pieces, just like a tape.
Aww.
That's what I think. See, someone got that idea to make ET. It came from somewhere. But not having that rhesus gene, which most humans are supposed to have.
I thought it was called a recess gene.
It's RHESUS, I
know,
think.
but I thought it was pronounced recess.
Oh, I would say rhesus. I don't know.
Okay, whatever.
But if you're Rh negative, you're like O negative, A negative, whatever. You don't have that. And then your body literally, like if you get pregnant, you have to get what's called RhoGAM injections. And then if you're Rh negative blood, your body is going to fight off the pregnancy without the injection. So years and years ago, people who had that type of blood, like, and all the miscarriages and all the, stillborn type of things back in the day, they didn't know, but it's like, where did that come from? Because that's not the normal human type of blood.
So some people believe that if you have Rh negative blood, you're essentially rooted from aliens.
Yeah, some people call it alien blood, some people call it superhuman blood, think you have superpowers.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, a lot of people with like psychic abilities and gifts and stuff, people think
there's superpowers.
It's tied to the.
Okay, I could see that, yeah.
And or who are really intuitive or really like spiritual and like connected to that stuff.
So do you think you're an alien?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe.
As you're over here twitching your fingers back and forth, all creepy.
I'm not saying I am, but I'm not saying I'm not. I know I'm special.
I don't think you are. I think there's humans and I think there's aliens. That's my opinion.
So then I'd like to know where that blood came from, where it mixed in from. Like, what mixed with that?
If we can come from a monkey, who's to say we can't come from another animal?
Yeah. Yeah, but what animal? Because they don't know where that gene, like that...
Maybe that animal's extinct and we've never found it. I mean, you can't...
Maybe it was an alien. But some people call it angel blood, or like it could have come from anything. I don't know.
Maybe it came from Jesus.
Maybe we're just all here to share His word.
Anyway,
but that would have been before. Like, I don't know why I'm talking like that. Anyway, point is, there's so many theories of people being more connected and being more intuitive and being people with higher IQs and people with psychic gifts. I
have a question right here.
Yes, there.
So are there people whose blood type are more connected to the monkeys than others? Do you see what I'm saying?
I mean, having the RH factor
is the only way we're connected.
Right, I guess, because that's the monkey, like the rhesus monkey.
Right.
Yeah, but the people without that factor, I guess there's no connection to the rhesus monkey. That's what's so confusing.
I didn't know if there were people who had more connection to it versus, you know what I mean? Like, if there was like a level of connection to it.
I'm not sure.
Like, if the gene was really prominent in me, I would have more connection to the monkey gene.
Yeah,
versus
I'm not sure.
So much less. I honestly didn't know, and I was just curious. You know everything.
All
so
I know,
I
don't. I'm just talking on my ass.
You know a lot.
All I know is that there's a lot of people with Rh negative blood that think they are superhuman. Or have been told that, well, you know that it's a universal blood, like O negative is the universal blood type. Like, you can donate to anybody, but you can only receive your own blood.
Right, yeah.
So, like, why? Why is it so special? Where does it come from? What made that blood so different?
Why do we have different blood types?
Right.
That's freaky.
Right? And, like, I've heard, I don't know if this is true, but I've heard instances where, like, blood type has changed. Like, DNA can change.
What? Mm-hmm. So, like, I can be born with A and die with B?
Right.
Seriously?
I don't know if it's true. This is just stories I've read and heard. And now I've heard a lot of weird stuff like that, like, since the pandemic. And, like...
The COVID changed our blood type?
The jabby jab.
That
kind of stuff.
The man?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to talk about that too much because I don't know.
You're scared of them. I get it.
I don't want to say my opinion on any of that because you each his own. It's all, yeah. But... There's theories, and just since the pandemic, the
Panera Bread,
I've read that like UFO sightings and like that kind of activity stuff has like super increased.
Okay,
since then.
Question: It probably increased because we're all slowed down. We're all sitting at home.
Very
bored
true.
As fuck, and
we're noticing.
We're
things.
finally looking at the sky whenever we're so busy.
We're all
normally.
slowing down and noticing.
So
things.
I would understand why an increase would happen with the panorama.
Very true.
Because
that very much makes sense.
We're noticing.
Yeah, because I mean, there's been UFO sightings that go back to like
ancient.
Yeah, I mean, there's
cave
like reports
paintings.
of. I mean, Roswell was in the 40s, so and that was like.
Okay, so I read an article about right after Roswell. It was like a month afterwards. In Texas, they had found a body of a humanoid. And they buried it in a cemetery in Texas. Ooh. They did all these testings on it, and it was not a human. And it is buried in Texas right now, and it has a tombstone, and they carved like a sphere in it to look like a UFO.
Oh, wow.
And he has a name. And like people flock to see this thing because I think eventually they did. I think they dug it up and did a bunch of testing on it. And they of course concluded that it was a human with a issue of some sort. I don't know.
Some type of deformity
exactly. But
genetic.
For years and years and years and years, I think the man came out and said it's not an alien.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean by the man, quote, bunny ears, you get my point.
Because like, well, just the Area 51. You heard about that a lot when we were younger.
Do you
now you don't
in
so much
51?
anymore. Yeah, for
some
sure.
Some people don't. I mean, some people think it's definitely ridiculous.
And even if it's not spaceships and stuff like that, it could just be aircrafts that they work on. And
I don't think it's aliens in
just
Area
top
51.
Secret type of
stuff. I think it's top secret government stuff that we're not meant to know, and that's okay.
And there's a lot of that. Yeah,
exactly. I think if there is an actual place where aliens are there and they have spaceships and they have the bodies and everything, us common folk ain't going to know about it.
Right.
We're not going to know its name.
I feel like there's multiple places.
Exactly.
That.
We're not going to know about that.
Yeah.
That is for them to know and us not to know.
And
because
I'm real big into underground stuff too.
Yeah.
And I feel like, there's a lot of stuff
obviously,
underground.
they don't want us to know
Right.
it. But they did, in 2020, the Pentagon released 3 UFO videos that the Air Force had seen.
Yeah.
The Pentagon released these.
Yeah, because there's plenty of military stories and like NASA even.
Let's dissect that. In 2020, April of 2020. When did COVID
right
hit?
After it, right in March.
We shut down like March 13th or 14th. That's when we shut the fuck down. Maybe it was 18th, whatever. In April, they released that. Like, I talked to my husband about, was it my husband or my dad? I don't remember. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, how do you not know this?
Well, because our focus was on other
everyone
things.
was worried about COVID. Nobody cared. Nobody talked about it. The Pentagon, our man, the main man that runs us, I'm not saying the G word for reasons.
Yeah.
He runs us, release these.
Right.
So they know it's true.
Right. And there's whole projects, like if you watch things like Skinwalker Ranch, Ancient Aliens, things like that, like there's military people who have been through, and they've actually ex-military men who've seen things, and they've made their whole life's work about certain,
right,
researching and
right,
that type of stuff. Have you ever heard of Bob Lazar? He's is
this a human?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bob Lazar is a man.
You say it so fluidly that it sounds like a creature. Like we did that one podcast and I was like, oh, you're talking about a man. You're like, no, it's a mythological creature. I'm like, you're saying it so quick.
So Robert Lazar.
Okay, thank you.
He is a human. He's an actual person.
Are we sure?
Well, people say he's just a conspiracy theorist.
Okay.
He's been like discredited by all the...
There do be men like that. So
yeah, but this guy... I watched him on Rogan. This is the first time I ever saw him, and I just found him fascinating. But fascinating. They say he's crazy. He's a conspiracy theorist. That's whatever. But he does not talk as if he's crazy. He has these very detailed, very specific stories of when he says he worked. He worked in Area 51. He's supposed to have had these big degrees and these big titles and like knows his stuff.
Wait, is this the guy that went in front of Congress and tried to promote or try to do these things and then they said we'll review it? Is that guy?
I'm not sure.
I saw that. I saw that on the news one.
But they even they discredit saying he doesn't have degrees and certifications.
Well,
he never worked with them.
They're
right.
not gonna credit it because I truly believe they know 100%. The man, he knows. He be knowing shit.
Yeah.
We get to know when they're ready for us to know.
Right.
They're not ready for us to know. But I truly believe, I have this feeling within my soul, I don't know why, that they will be here when we need them.
Yeah.
We're going to need something eventually. Our world, and I'm not saying our lifetime, I'm not saying our children's lifetimes, I'm talking hundreds of years probably. We will need help from another planet because we are fucking destroying ours.
Oh, yeah.
Every day we destroy it a little bit more. We had a little bit of light there with COVID, how all the streams opened up and the dolphins were going through Venice and all of this stuff. But then we came back with a vengeance and now it's all complete rot.
Yeah.
We're going to need help from someone besides our planet. Yeah. And I truly believe the aliens are going to be the ones that help us.
Like our saving grace or whatever.
And like I said, this is probably going to be like our great kids.
Right.
It's not anytime soon.
Yeah.
And I don't think, I think we'll get little tidbits, in our lifetime of, alien stuff.
Yeah.
We made the prediction for 2024.
Yeah.
I do believe more alien stuff is going to come out, but, a full-blown knowledge of aliens will not be for centuries.
Yeah.
It'll be a very long time.
To where it's, a normal thing. And, I think we'll definitely get more information on it, though.
But they're going to leak it slowly in little bits at a time.
Yeah.
Number one, probably not to overwhelm us. Because you've got to think of, the older generations who have never believed that shit.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, an alien's walking down the street next to you. Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see an aircraft, if that's possible. They could die of a heart attack. You know what I mean? That's terrifying. I'm literally talking out of my ass.
It's funny because it's split though. You go back old enough. My great grandpa loved that stuff. He was really into that. Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm saying. There's people who are 100% true and they know what they know and that's what it is and you're not changing my fucking mind.
Yep.
And that is how a lot of the older generation is.
Yeah, they're set in their ways.
I have believed this for my whole life. My dad has believed this. My grandfather has believed this. I'm not changing now. I'm 80. You know, and that's fine.
Right.
But I just feel like, I don't know. That was kind of like a rant about nothing. So it's okay.
So there's this thing with, like, I go into frequencies a lot, but like,
you like them
when frequencies and like portals and all that shit, like, okay, Skinwalker Ranch, I know, here I go again, but there a lot of stuff on there about the frequencies and portals opening and things underground and UFO sightings, and that whole area is like really thick for weird shit. Like, that stuff is just so cool to me. Like, I don't know how it could be fabricated in any way. I just find it so fascinating. But it could be a mixture of, like, you've got your old folklore, like, oh, you know, curses were put on this land, that kind of stuff. But then it's also like, there's like alien stuff too. It's like, is it all connected? Is it all? Yeah, very much. I feel like it could all be connected. Like, I feel like even like older, like Native American tribes, things like that, could have been very much in tune with that kind of stuff, or like worked with that kind of stuff, or aware, because there's so many cave drawings, there's so many like things that you can't even explain, that like, and it's not just one specific spot, it's all over the world.
It's not like just one person.
So it's like maybe they're making like choices of when we're gonna appear and then we're gonna go back, we're gonna appear and we're gonna go back, and maybe it's different groups, maybe it's not the same, maybe, I don't know, like, once we figure out to space travel, we're not going to want to go to just one place.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe I lost it. Maybe they lost it because I don't remember what the fuck I was about to say. Oh my God,
Like, maybe they're just traveling like how we would go, oh, let's take a trip across the country. Like, maybe they're like, oh, we figured out how to space travel, so we're going to check out this planet now. We're going to...
So, like, us traveling to, like, say, New Zealand or something like that, or, like, the Netherlands would be
yeah, if they're advanced enough.
Oh my God. Equivalent to an alien coming to Earth. Today we're going to visit Earth. Next year we'll go to Mars. Okay.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, who knows?
So like a little alien with his family.
Yeah. Yeah.
In like a minivan UFO.
Yeah.
It's got like a backseat.
And the way that, you know, space travel works and the way time changes once you get out there, it's like maybe their travel of hundreds of years ago is only like a quick stop to them, you know, like,
right, hundreds of years,
because once they get back to their planet, things might change, and
right,
you know, because that whole space-time continuum crap. But like,
you say it as like it's a fact, like, because she travels through space all the time.
Well, in my dreams, you know,
but lucid dreaming.
I don't know if anyone likes. I have really trouble getting all my thoughts out. I have a lot of thoughts on alien stuff. I just can't get it all into words. But if anyone likes sci-fi stuff and alien stuff, I highly recommend.
Are you going to say fucking Skinwalker?
That. And also if you like the goofy almost...
Skinwalker Ranch, right? That's what you were going to say. Jesus.
But also, like, Doctor Who is so fun. Like, I've not watched the newer season, but, like, the older ones, like...
It's a show? I thought it was a movie.
Yeah, there's many seasons.
I can't.
Oh, it's so... If you like sci-fi and you like it's a little bit cheesy now and then, but all the different aliens they have on there and all the different planets and, like, different time periods.
Have you ever seen the movie Men in Black?
Yeah.
All three of them.
Yeah.
They're so good.
Yeah.
They really are. I watched it actually before we came.
Really?
Before I came over tonight, yeah, I watched Men in Black 2 with my husband. Just a little bit of it while we ate supper. But, do you believe in the Men in Black?
I mean, yeah.
Like, there have been several sightings of, like, the Men in Black. Like, literally men dressed in black from head to toe. Like, suits, nice dressed up people with black SUVs, blacked out SUVs. Oh, yeah. Show up after a lot of UFO sightings.
Yeah. Oh,
like, say, like, in Utah, they see 40 in a week. They will be there.
Oh, yeah.
It's several.
Yeah.
That is crazy
and
to me.
And you can watch the Transformers movies and see that shit go down.
Yeah.
But, yeah, for sure. There's somebody going in there.
Like,
and
I don't know why it brings my brain so much joy that, like, I physically, I guess mentally, not physically, I mentally picture the Men in Black headquarters.
Yes.
Like, of the show. You know, like Will Smith's out there beatboxing his ass around. In my brain. And there's a little pug that runs around and talks, named Frank. And he's like everyone's best friend. I physically picture that.
That's the way we can just tell ourselves in our head. That's how it goes.
It brings me joy that is somewhere underground somewhere.
Right.
Truly joy.
Yeah.
Or,
so you think
or it could be like in the movie and it's in the middle of New York City and you just take the elevator all the way up.
Yeah, just a disguised type of building.
Seriously,
you don't even know.
That's crazy to think about.
I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's so much, like physically, literally underground that we don't know about.
Oh, yeah. Yes, definitely.
And I don't know, people talk about, I'm not going to get into portals again, but...
What do you think a portal is? Like
an opening to another dimension or realm.
So you're saying like right now, we're in your bedroom recording. All of a sudden this weird light circle could appear and that is a portal.
And you may not even see it.
See, that's what my brain does because of TV shows and movies.
Yeah.
So.
Well, okay, one time I was in this, it was a rock shop, like where they sell crystals and things like that. And it was in another state. And the lady there was really, like, she was even weirder than me. She mined a lot of her own rocks and stuff. And she's like, hold this one. The vibrations, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, actually, you're standing right next to a portal. And I'm like, what? Like, that's the first time I've ever heard anyone actually talk about portals, like, for real, for real.
So what, if you walk by that, you go through it?
I don't know. I don't know if she was saying, like, it was a portal for, like, healing. Like, if you step in this area, you're going to feel a special vibration. Or if you're going to transfer to somewhere else. Like, I don't know.
I don't understand portals. You talk about them all the time, and I just kind of
You ever
smile
watch
and
Doctor
nod.
Strange?
Oh my gosh. If it has a doctor in front of it, unless it's House,
That's
Dr. House, I have not watched it. Wait, that's just called House. So no, I don't watch Doctor
Well, the Marvel movies and like
Not
the
one of them.
multiverse and
Nope.
okay.
I watch Deadpool.
What about Guardians of the Galaxy?
Okay, I watch Guardians of the Galaxy.
Well, they don't use the portals so much.
That's
I guess.
not
But Doctor Strange, he opens up portals and he travels to different universe, like through the multiverse. Like there's different versions of him in different universes or whatever. Just like the Spider-Man multiverse.
Do you think you believe in portals because of that?
No, I've always thought that they're, I don't know. I think with the right frequencies, the right location, the right kind of like the right recipe that you can open up. Like I don't know if it's like a tear in the
Okay, so like technically,
fabric of...
I believe in portals as a sense of evil portals, like ghosts can manifest.
Yeah,
evil
same kind
things
of thing.
Can come through.
Yeah,
but you're talking about time travel and space.
Yeah, the same kind of thing. I feel like the ghost stuff is just, it's another realm. It's another...
level of the multiverse.
Yeah, kind of. And I'm not saying necessarily it's a multiverse, but like I feel like just as if there's a veil between our world and the spirit world, there's veils to other worlds as well.
I would really like you to draw this out just so I could understand it better because I am so
My oldest
confused.
actually drew me a whole map of how she like sees it in her head, and it was almost identical to how I...
Oh, I was going to say, I want to know how it is in your head.
Okay.
Because I don't understand it.
Yeah,
I don't understand. Like, you
I
say these words in my brain. Like, I'm one to physically, I keep saying physically, mentally, picture these things.
Yeah.
Well,
it's not something we can see.
Saying.
Like, when you think of dimensions.
But you talk about it so much. You have a vision in your head of this. You can see it.
It's like, kind of like
I want to understand what you can see. Because I don't, that stuff is way over my brain. Like, I like the earth. I like the earthly stuff.
Well, I feel like it's all earth.
No. This is not earth. This
is
dimensions.
It's all here, too.
But it's not here. Like the upside down.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Like the upside down. I get that.
Yeah.
But I don't get what you say.
Like I could try. I mean, I'm not an artist, so I could try to draw
I want
it.
you to draw me a picture. I was going to say something.
But you know how they say, like, the spirit world can bleed through? Like, the spirit world, do you think the spirits are, like... in another place, or do you think they're right here with us?
I think they're here with us.
So that's what I'm talking about. Like, kind of, it's all there, but it's just like you can't see it until you tap into it, kind of thing. Like,
I still don't. I don't know. I just can't.
But also travel as well. Have you ever watched like Interstellar? Oh, that's so fucking cool. It's a good movie.
The closest movie to anything you're talking about is fucking Men in Black that I've seen. I don't watch alien shows.
The new Buzz Lightyear.
No.
Oh, God. It's a good one. I'm not even kidding. It's really good.
No, is it out?
It's been out for a couple of years, yeah.
After my only son, got old enough, no more Toy Story.
We went we went and saw it at the theater, and
Oh, no.
my oldest, I wonder when it came out. She was a teenager, and she's like, heck yeah, she got all of it. We loved it.
Yeah.
I love space, time travel type stuff.
See, and I avoid space shows. I saw Jason in Space. I think
Oh,
that was
really?
called Jason X. that literally, that's my space adventures. I don't do space. I would rather watch something about a monster coming to kill me.
Well,
I'm serious.
there could be one coming through
Space
one of
monsters.
them portals.
New fear. Anyway, oh my gosh, I was going to ask you something and I forgot.
Well, maybe it'll come to you.
So what was the craziest sighting you've seen? Like, do you remember, like, the best one you... Because I have one I'd like to talk about. But it wasn't just one.
I really just think, like, that just all the weird lights I've seen in the sky. Like, I can't...
There's not, like, one you can pinpoint and remember specific details about.
Because they're all different, but they're all, like... Maybe when I was little that one week, because that one lasted the longest, because we followed it home, and then we stood in the backyard and looked for it, too. So it was like if it went home with us. It was weird.
How old were you?
Maybe 10 or 11. Okay. I don't know.
So mine is, and I'm going to be judged, but I don't really fucking care at this point. I was in a cemetery in the middle of the night. Like, we did this. I don't know. We always did it. We never, like, disrupted anything. We were, like, on the roads. You know, it wasn't a big thing, but, like, we would kind of just, like, hang there. And, like, that's what we did.
Yeah.
Never bad, never disrespectful.
The dead really enjoys the company.
I know. Like, we'd just sit there and we would talk and, like, I don't know.
As long as you're being respectful,
I've always
like
felt that peace in cemeteries. Like, truly. Like, even though I don't necessarily believe they're there, I've always felt like this calming sensation in cemeteries.
Because it's a resting place.
Exactly. Yeah. But anyway, we were there, and I don't even remember who I was with. I do, but I'm not going to say it. Anyway, we're in... This cemetery is legitimately in the middle of fucking nowhere. It took us probably 20 minutes of windy woods roads to get to this cemetery. You were surrounded by woods. Nothing else around you. Oh, I lied. Across from it, there was a clearing, like a field, like a crop field. I don't remember. It was six or four, I don't remember, orange dots in the sky. And they were like, I think it was 4. I'm pretty sure it was 4. And they would like almost come close. Like they would get, I mean, obviously they're far away, but they would get bright enough. And they were like in this perfect row, and then some would be up and some would be down.
Oh, weird.
And it was like
they were in a row?
Dancing. Yes.
But this was like before Elon Musk and Starlink and all that stuff, right? Like
this was before my oldest daughter was born.
So
I think I was probably a senior in high school.
Yeah, so probably not satellite
No,
stuff.
there's no way. Like 4 of them. And they would like, some would come close, some would go back, and then 2 would be on, and they would switch places.
Yeah,
and turn
I've
off.
seen something kind of like
and
that.
And then the 2 in the middle, it was almost like something was giving us a light show. But where this would be like up, like if you think up in the sky, what would be under it would be the woods.
Okay.
There was nothing under
Weird.
it. It's not, there is absolutely no
like nothing from
way.
the ground that could have put that on.
There was no way this was an airplane of any sort that we know of.
Yeah.
Like I am in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Below it is woods. There's nothing to project. There's nothing to go. And this is like 2004. Like there's no drones flying around or anything. We watched this for a good 2 hours.
Wow.
And sometimes they would move over here. They'd go to this, like the left side, then they'd be in front of you, then they'd be over here. There was always 4 of them, not always all at the same time, and it's like they'd get real close, brighter and brighter, like they were coming closer, then real far away. It was the coolest, weirdest thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Wow.
We chalked it up to aliens and left.
Yeah, has to be. I mean, what else could it be? That's crazy.
And where we were, there was no airports or no, you know what I mean, anything that it could be. No cell phone, satellite towers, no, you know. Cell phones weren't even a big thing then. Like, people had them, but not as bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my
That's cool.
Holy shit story.
Wow. Yeah, I still, like, every now and then if I look at the sky, I'll see, I'm like, it's not, they don't blink like planes, but sometimes I'll see 2 or 3, and it's like they're going right across each other and back and forth, almost like they're playing chicken. Like, I can't, and maybe it is just planes. We do live kind of near an airport, but, like, these don't look like planes. Like, I'll see a regular plane, And this is not
Could
a
it
regular
just be
plane.
one of those small planes? Like, there's a lot of them around here.
But, like, to have 2 or 3 in a little group like that, and, like, they're just, like,
maybe
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Could be anything. I don't know.
Is this at night?
Yeah, it's always at night.
Did you see the Starlink satellite?
I didn't. I don't think I did see that when I was out. I went out to look for it.
It's so cool.
Really?
Yes. It would like,
and it is like a row of lights.
If I didn't know what it was, I would have said it was aliens, definitely.
Yeah.
Like, because it was like, okay, imagine like 6 stars, and they were like moving across this. They look like stars.
Yeah.
They would move across
like a
the
row
sky
of...
and like be gone. It was like it had a tail of goneness,
Yeah.
but then all of a sudden it would just stop and turn off.
Huh,
and then
that's
it would
pretty
come
cool.
back.
I wanted to see it. I looked for it.
I saw it.
And I know we've had a lot of like meteor showers and stuff like that, but these are
tell
different.
the difference to me in a meteor shower versus,
because they're kind of like falling stars
flying.
or shooting stars. Yeah,
and they burn out. They don't last forever.
Right.
They stop, like completely stop.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of the stuff in the sky we can't explain, and there's probably a lot, just like how we fly over things. Stuff probably flies over us, and it doesn't necessarily mean they're landing here. They might just be checking it out. Like, it could be anything. Or just
flying past us.
Right.
Like, maybe they fly faster. And
but none of it really freaks me out too much. The only thing, what humans will do with them is what freaks me out. I was going to ask
you something. Okay. Say tomorrow, a spacecraft lands in New York City. Mm-hmm. An alien steps out and says, "Hello, what do you think we'll do?"
I think
the
human race will fucking
I want you to
insane.
Mentally picture this, not physically, because it's not going to happen. Tomorrow morning, out there on Lincoln's whatever, isn't that? No, that's not New York. Central Park. A spacecraft lands. I say New York because it's the biggest city. Texas. I don't care. Name a big city. And literally, an alien steps out and says, "Hello, guys. I'm an alien. My name's Al."
Yeah, everybody's gonna.
What do you think we're gonna do?
Freak the fuck out! Like, everyone will. It will just be mass chaos.
I agree.
Because nobody can handle
nobody can handle it, and that's why I truly believe they only tell us in pieces what we need to know.
Because they have to.
People can't handle it, especially this day and age. Like, y'all saw how we handled COVID,
right?
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
We'd probably shoot it down immediately.
Yeah. And then that makes you wonder, because there's people who know stuff. What gets them to that level where they get to know the stuff? Like, they probably have to go through tests to, like, I am able to psychologically handle all of this.
Well, then I also believe that you would have this huge group of people that would be fucking stoked.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
you know what I mean?
I'd be one of those people. I'd be, like, standing right up there, like, hey, man, what's up? Like,
I would be at my house. I wouldn't care. Like,
I wouldn't be in a big city to begin with.
No,
like,
thanks.
No thanks.
Like, I don't. Good for you. Don't hurt him. He seems sweet, but I don't want anything to do with that right now.
But I'd be E.T. in that shit if he showed up in a small area like my backyard.
You'd be putting Reese's Pieces out to get him to come in your
it's
house.
Okay, buddy, come on. We'll become friends.
I don't know. I just think it's sad that we would freak out.
As society as a whole would just fucking go insane.
They'd lose their shit. Yeah. Legit. Like,
it would be, like Civil War probably.
I just had a fucking bang. My brain went ding.
I'll do this.
Okay, no. I think I'm scared of the alien stuff because of the movie Independence Day.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that shit?
Vaguely. Yeah.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
I bet that's why.
Yeah, I'm very much like the aliens themselves that don't bother me. It's what our world, what our society, humans, how they will react and what they will do. It would just be insanity.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, that and what they would use to our advantage probably already are. And I'm not saying there's not bad, like there probably are bad aliens and maybe some of them already made contact. I don't know. People talk about lizard people and all that shit. So who knows? And I'm not saying that's not whatever, like believe what you want to believe, but maybe some of them already are disguising as humans.
So they put on a meat suit?
They do it in Doctor Who.
Oh my god.
It's not about lizard people. There's an older season.
On Skinwalker Ranch? They put on meat suits?
No. That's like a documentary. Like
I don't even know what it is.
I'm sorry. I hit the table.
Did you break it? Because it's like your foot.
My knee went ba-boom. That's like a documentary, like they got like a whole bunch of team of scientists and stuff that come in and document all this stuff, and they try to do different tests and experiments.
And it's about aliens.
Well, it's more about like weird aerial phenomenons and weird frequencies and radiation, like all these weird activity that happens in this area.
I have no idea. Maybe I should watch it. Maybe I should.
They never say that's what it is, but like I'm not caught up either, so like I still need to watch. But yeah, they like keep learning. They've got these like very logical scientists coming in trying to prove it all. You know, they're trying to say that there's something that makes sense, but
right.
Yeah, it's got could be aliens, could be old curses put on the land, could be spirit stuff all mixed together, dude.
Who knows? Okay,
we'll never know. Nobody will ever know. That's the thing. So even when we know, we'll never know.
Agreed. Do you have anything else you need to say?
I don't think
aliens?
so. Like, I feel like this whole episode, I just fucking rambled random shit, but that's kind of all alien stuff is, because nobody knows.
That's kind of what we do, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if you got a great alien sighting or a UFO,
or if you draw a picture of what you think an alien would look like, send it to us. We can put it on our Facebook page.
Hell yeah, that we really need to update.
Yeah, we're really bad about that. ADHD.
Do that at onlyifyoucankeepup@gmail.com. Thanks for listening. Bye. Who is that so under your breath? Bye.
That's my voice for a second.
Say it again. Ready? Bye.